Jaylen Brown's contract has recently increased from around $3 to $4 million over the past 3 years and will reach between $52 to $69 million in the next year. However, this contract will not take effect until 2025. Before signing his new contract, Jaylen Brown was actively involved in trying to recruit Damian Lillard to Boston. Jason Tatum was part of this recruitment effort, but unfortunately, Damian Lillard declined the offer. This interaction was even visible on a live stream. Jason Tatum seems to understand why Damian Lillard might not want to come to Boston. However, the exact details of how they will proceed with a potential trade for Damian Lillard remain uncertain. Considering they already have Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis with significant contracts in the upcoming years, managing the salary cap could be a challenge. Damian Lillard has publicly expressed his desire to play for the Miami Heat rather than the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum's response during Lillard's live stream indicated that even though the Celtics are a contender team with a good chance of reaching the conference finals and even the NBA finals, Lillard's preference was for Miami. Boston has also stated that they are not interested in acquiring Damian Lillard, which seems to echo what Lillard himself has mentioned before. Miami Heat is the team that Lillard really wants to play for. They are also a contender, and Lillard has seen them reach the finals under the leadership of Jimmy Butler. The intriguing aspect is that Tatum was trying to recruit Lillard to Boston, even though it might have hurt his teammate Brown, who had a big contract. Despite this, Lillard still did not want to join the Celtics. His stance on not wanting to play for Boston is genuine. To provide some context, Damian Lillard previously called out Boston due to an incident involving Isaiah Thomas. During that time, when Isaiah Thomas was still with the Celtics, he defended Damian Lillard's All-Star status. Damian Lillard appreciated the support shown to him by Isaiah Thomas. Damian Lillard requested a trade, but Dame remained loyal for a long time, just as he did when faced with a similar situation himself. You probably know the story of what happened to Isaiah Thomas. He played in the playoffs even when his sister passed away, and despite suffering a hip injury, Boston still let him play. Instead of receiving a contract extension, he was traded during the offseason when he could have secured a significant deal. Isaiah Thomas was replaced by Kyrie Irving, and it didn't turn out well for Cleveland. Danny Ainge even stated that he owed nothing to Isaiah Thomas, while many NBA players were upset about how they were treated, and they called out Boston and analysis regarding the situation concerning Isaiah Thomas. The NBA is still a business, but in the case of Dame, that's where the real business lies, his loyalty over an extended period. It was a similar situation with IT in Boston before, but he wasn't reciprocated by the Celtics. During that time, IT was also searching for an NBA team to play for, despite scoring well outside the NBA. Boston seems to have a pattern of not properly caring for NBA players. Another player who experienced this is Kemba Walker, whose career started ruined while he was in Boston. His career worsened when he was traded to OKC, knowing he would be bought out due to a knee injury. Kemba Walker turned down the Supermax contract from the Hornets to move to Boston. These are two players whose careers was destroyed after playing for that team. Unlike Damian Lillard, who is chasing a championship, Boston has recently lost two players due to injury, and it's uncertain whether they will take proper care of Dame, especially considering his injury-prone nature and advancing age. This situation is different from that of the Miami Heat. So, that's the reason I see why Dame wouldn't want to play for the Boston Celtics, because of how they treat their players.